Hello, this is Pilot Hacks, and I'm Brent Owens. I can't afford flying lessons. What should I do? Well, flying is a very expensive endeavor, and even if you use every trick in the book, you might just have to wait, and save your pennies until you can afford lessons, or maybe wait for your financial circumstances to change until you can get started. But if you've got a burning passion and it needs to be fed, I got a couple of great techniques here I'm going to give you that'll turbocharge your lessons once you get started. And in the meantime, hopefully it will at least kind of scratch the itch, even though you're not going to be flying. So the first tip is fly remote control airplanes. Now this one can get a little bit addictive, so use caution, and you can spend just as much money flying RCs as you do flying big airplanes if you're not careful. But when I taught years ago, by far the best students I had were remote control airplane pilots, and the reason I think for that was that they already had the basics down. They understood the theoretical and the practical aspects of flight, and so really for them it was just a matter of getting the feel for the airplane. And then they could quickly progress into more advanced concepts. So that one's an excellent tip. Number two is to fly flight simulators. So again, don't go crazy and overinvest in this arena as well, because some of the peripherals can get kind of expensive. But if you go with the basics and maybe get the controls, or maybe buy some used stuff on eBay, some used gear, this is another great way to sort of hone your skills, get the basics out of the way, so when you get in the airplane and take the real flying lessons, you're not going to be hung up, learning the very, very essential concepts. You're going to already have a pretty good grasp. Then it'll be just a matter of getting used to the real motions of it and the real sights and sounds and all that kind of thing. So again, I had students that flew simulators, and they really did a good job in the airplane when it came time for their lessons. Tip number three is to study. If you can't fly but you're going to be taking lessons eventually, go to the FAA.gov website. Get yourself some free information there. I've got a picture there posted of the Pilot's Guide to Aeronautical Knowledge, and you can get that downloaded there for free and consume that, and it really will give you a leg up when you go to start taking your lessons. And it's a really well done book. They rewrote that book some years ago and did a really nice job with it. So if you combine, any one of those two, you're really going to be getting yourself into rock star status in terms of, if you combine maybe flying RCs with, studying, or if you combine flying flight simulators with studying, then you're really going to be coming out on top when it comes time to get to the airport. And my final bonus tip is to be an airport bum. It's amazing. You go out to the airport and you hang around and you get to know some people, and next thing you know, you're probably getting an airplane ride or two. You're learning some stuff. You're building relationships. You're getting some knowledge just by osmosis, just from hanging around. And I can tell you, this is not trivial. So I'd encourage you to go out and be an airport bum. And even if you're not taking lessons, there's no harm in going out and hanging around. So don't be bashful. If you enjoyed this episode, I invite you to click the link below and head over to fixedwingbooter.com, where you'll find all kinds of money-saving tips for pilots. Doesn't matter if you're learning, if you're already flying, if you're an owner, or you're actually building an airplane. All the bases are covered. You'll find all kinds of great tips over there, so go over and check it out, and thanks for watching.